Hello, everybody. This is Peter B., and welcome to another episode of Tobacco Card Tuesday. Today's going to be a quick one. I'm just going to show you two pickups I just got in the mail. The first one is Hall of Famer Jack Chesbrough of the New York Americans, which at the time they were called the Highlanders and later known as the Yankees. This is a Piedmont, and it would say Series 1, 150 subjects. So this was printed in 1909, the last year Chesbrough played. You saw the back. It doesn't bother me. I'm more for the fronts. And this has good registration, good color, a little bit of creasing, but that doesn't bother me at all. I'm just happy to own the card. Most people are trying to do Hall of Famer runs, trying to get an example card of all the Hall of Famers, post-war Hall of Famers from 1949 up to today. I'm also trying to do a Hall of Famer run very slowly, but I'm going the other direction. I'm trying to collect all the pre-war Hall of Famers. Chesbrough doesn't have many cards. The most common is this one, the T206, and like I said, it only was printed in 1909, so I am very happy to include him. A, because he's a pre-war Hall of Famer. I now have an example of his card. And B, because it's a T206. A lot of these pre-war Hall of Famers, I plan on doing their T206 cards. So, good card for my collection. Chesbrough played for the Pittsburgh Pirates from 1899 to 1902, the Highlanders from 1903 to 1909, and the Boston Red Sox in 1909. His career one-loss record is 198 wins, 132 losses. He has a 2.68 ERA and 1,265 strikeouts. He was a crucial part in those very good Pirate teams of 1901 and 1902. Then with the new American League recruiting players, Chesbrough jumped and signed with the New York Highlanders in 1903. The 1904 season was one of the greatest for any pitcher since 1901, which is considered the modern era from 1901 up to the present. He started 51 games, finished 48, so 48 complete games, while posting a 1.82 ERA and striking out 239 batters. He won 41 games, pitched in 454 and 2/3 innings, and he struck out 239 batters. His 41 wins and pitched 454 and 2/3 innings set the modern record and will probably never even come close to be broken again. So he had a fantastic 1904 season. Most likely because of this season and because of these records that will never be broken, he was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1946. Though some people say he shouldn't be there, he was a very good pitcher and one of the best ever in 1904. But he is in the Hall of Fame, so I'm glad to have him in my collection. Now, the next one is a 1912 T207. These are called the Brownbacks. And it's Germany Schaefer of the Washington American Leagues, which are the Senators, with a common recruit back. T207s, like the T205s that were before them, do have a short bio. The T205s also include statistics. Well, you can see the T207s do not. They're not the most prettiest card, therefore not widely collected. And in my opinion, some of them are downright ugly, but they can have some beautiful ones like this. I think this is a beautiful image against our dark background. The highlights on his uniform are done very, very well. And you can feel the tension in his arms as he's holding that bat, looking at the pitcher. So I wanted that in my collection. Schaefer was Schaefer's parents were immigrants from Germany, which is why the baseball people nicknamed him German. Schaefer played 19 years for 6 teams. He was known both as a trickster as well as a tactician. While playing for Detroit Tigers, he actually stole first base. Yes, that's right, stole first base. With runners on first and third, Schaefer being the one on first, manager Huey Jennings called for a double steal, which was very, very popular in the dead ball era. Schaefer, off with a pitch, stole second base, but the catcher held on to the ball, and the runner on third had to stay put at third. So on the next pitch, Schaefer took off from second to first base and got there easily. So he technically stole first base. So now, runners on first and third again. The double steal was called, and this time it worked. Schaefer stole second, and whoever the runner was on third stole home. After doing that, Rule 509B was passed, stating that any runner who has legally claimed a base who runs backwards for another base should be called out. So he actually, a rule was actually created to prevent other people from stealing the wrong base. Another time in 1904, during a drizzle, all the players on the field were grumbling that they didn't want to go out and play in the rain, the light rain, but the umpire forced them to. So Germany, as he approaches the plate, the bat is wearing a raincoat. The umpire gets mad and tells Germany to go back to the dugout, take it off, and come back. So Schaefer slowly shuffles off towards the dugout to remove his raincoat. And by the time he got there, the skies opened up and it started pouring, and the game was called anyways. He also did some vaudeville, and he was a smart player. He was actually friends of Ty Cobb, and they always discussed tactics and hitting and things like that. So I thought a wonderful example to be put in my collection. Like I said, not the most popular set, but this is a beautiful card. So that's it, everybody. I hope you all out there have a terrific Tobacco Card Tuesday. Goodbye.